Yo, just as promised. Just as promised. I'm like a minute early tonight. You know who I am. You know what I do. I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter. I had to cut my phone off because people will see that I'm live and they'll just keep calling. And that's very annoying. Y'all should already know 9:30 where I'm at. So for the homies, anybody who want to holler at me, you should already know where I'm at 9:30. I see that like button was hit. Respect everybody who hit the like. Respect everybody who's coming in here. Respect to the people that's going to come in here. Hit that like button. We need them likes up. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking with me. I've been going live. I don't know. I think I go live like every day of my life. But I love it. And I love the fact that I'm receiving the love. And I love the fact that y'all love it and y'all digging the content. So, without further ado, I told y'all last night, look, I told y'all last night, tomorrow night, I'm bringing Timbo King on. Didn't I tell y'all last night? I told y'all last night, I'm bringing Timbo King on. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not no liar, but I'm just going to prove it. Look who we got on the screen. Introduce yourself to the people.
Peace, shalom to the universe. It's Timbo King. I could do anything and everything. What's good with it, doggy?
I told them last night I was bringing you on the screen. So I know they know that I don't be playing, but we always got to hammer it home. We a different breed. Timbo King in the building. So
Factory, salute.
Let them know we talk all the time, though. This is not no interview.
Factory.
Yeah, this ain't no interview thing. I bump into you in Times Square. You brought me on your show. We got to redo that. And
Factory. Shout out to DH1 Network on that one, too.
Timbo, how long we knew each other?
For a couple of hours.
Yeah. And this is my guy right here. I watch him grind. You know, and that's what I respect.
God, man. Grind guard, make you find God.
What I respect about Timbo is I watch him grind, and I never seen him sit back and wait on nobody to get nothing. And that's what make me have the utmost respect for you. So, how did you get the name Timbo King? What was your name prior to Timbo King? Did you ever have another rap name?
Yeah. In the neighborhood, I was known as T-Rock. I was the ultimate T-Rock.
I just gotta laugh at that because that's mad old. That's mad old school. So
nah, it's like 87, 88.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right before the golden era or the beginning of the golden era, right there and there. But I was known in the neighborhood as T-Rock, you know. I put the ultimate to it, you know.
Yeah, I'm like, when was Timbo King birth?
Timbo King was birth, I would say early 90s.
Okay.
Like 99, like right now, 30 years, like 91, 92, word, factual. It came to me when I used to go to reggae clubs.
Okay.
Reggae parties, rather, in the neighborhood. And it was this record called Original Kimbo King. You know, known in the streets, known in the clubs. And since my name was Tim, you know, my given name, and it was kind of catchy. You know, everybody was saying Original Kimbo King, Kimbo King. But if you drunk and you high, it should sound like Original Timbo King.
Facts.
You know, and at that age, as an adolescent, you know, 18, 19 years old, you know what I'm saying? You know, getting drunk, 40 ounces, blunts. That's what it sounded like to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yo, I'm not T-Rock no more. I'm going to be Original Timbo King, you know? And then from there, it just stuck. You know, people from the neighborhood, yo, Timbo, yo, Bo King, yo, TK, you know? It's just, you know, they had their little things with it.
So from there, your name becomes Timbo King. And then the first time I heard you, Who's the Man soundtrack, where you actually incorporated the record that you just talked about. How did that come about? First of all, how did you get on the Who's the Man soundtrack?
Who's the Man soundtrack? Shout out to Andre Harrell, R.I.P. to Andre Harrell, Sean Puffy Combs, R.I.P. to James L. Jones, Tim Butt-Naked Dog. Those brothers right there signed me. basically, you know, I just came to the office, spit for P Diddy, and the rest was a wrap.
So
He was like, "Yo,
so
we got a home for you. You're gonna be the second Brooklyn head here." I was like, "Who's the first head?" And he was like, "Big." Matter of
mm,
fact, he said Biggie Smalls. He didn't say Big at the
yeah,
time.
yep, because he was Biggie Smalls at the time. Yep.
Actual. So I was like, "Okay, all right, I'm with it. You got a Brooklyn house here. We good."
So you're on this is Uptown. Let them know this
Uptown,
is Uptown
Uptown Records,
Records. Yeah,
MCA,
this is not Bad Boy. This is Uptown Records.
straight up Andre Harrell.
So at this particular time, you make it on this Who's the Man soundtrack. You wasn't in the movie though, right?
Nah,
Yeah. Cause I was mad because I wasn't in the movie because they told me to go down to the movie set and I didn't win. G Rap went, the youngsters went, Corona went, and I didn't go. But I would have
it
been
was
in
a
Who's
hip
the Man.
hop all star movie.
Yeah, and if I had to went back in
I
the
knew
days,
about I knew about the filming, but you
mm-hmm,
know I wasn't invited, so I wouldn't. I don't like to pop up somewhere if I'm not invited. You know.
I well, we Brooklyn, we just trying to bogart a lot of
You know,
places.
at that time, you know, I just got signed. I'm like, you know, let me figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do the wrong moves. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I was signed to a production, so I didn't really have the 100% of what was going on. I had to wait for the phone call. Yo, Timbo, we going here. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between an artist deal and the production deal.
Who was the
So
production deal with though?
the production deal was with a producer from around the way in Brownsville named Spark 950. You know,
Mm.
he had the production, meaning he had the studio equipment. He was a DJ. You know, he was known in the neighborhood. So, you know, I was under his umbrella at that time. But I'm the one that had all the street connections, like, you know, from the clubs, from going to parties. He just had the corporate structure. You
Mm.
know, I know the difference. You know,
So that's why the song says Timbo King and Spark 950 then, right?
factory.
Yeah, because I was like, who the hell is Spark 950? I never, because when I see 950, I automatically thought of my sampler.
Yeah,
So,
that's where we got it from.
oh, wow.
S
See,
950.
wow. Yeah, I always thought of my
Plus that
sampler.
was and plus that was an era with the DJ and rapper thing, you know, Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince, Showbiz, and AG, you know, that whole lane. So we try to do the spin-off. Eric B and Rakim, Timbo King and Spark 950. We try to make it click, you know?
So you do the Timbo King. You got a lot of burn on that soundtrack because I just remember that record. It was a standout record on there. Why didn't you? What happened after that? Because I didn't really hear nothing from you from that situation.
I was still in the streets. You
Okay.
know, I got locked up.
Mm.
So this is like, yeah. I had got locked up and you know, they had to bail me out. I was going through this is the digging pocket era, the end of the digging pocket era.
I know about that. What was it? You got locked up in mid?
All the time.
Yeah. Me and Kareem Johnson always talk about this, but now you're verifying how Brooklyn, that was our thing. We went to Midtown and
That was my come up. You know,
yeah,
most brothers was drug dealers, most dudes was gunmen, stick up kids. I was a pocket digger. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes.
A right pocket, you can come up with 5 stacks, 6
Facts.
stacks, easy,
And go home. You
and
ain't
go
even need,
home.
yeah, you ain't even need to hit two. Or I was telling the people how when
It
we used,
depended. It
yeah,
depends if you was with the wolf pack. You know what I'm saying? If you
yeah,
went yourself, you know, it was kind of shaky. But if you went with 2 or 3 people, you was in there.
facts.
You
So
had to have the person to ask what time it was. Excuse me, sir. You have the time. It was over.
got him. Yeah, but what it was dope about what you're saying is that me and my man Kareem Johnson always, because he was a notorious pocket digger going to mid, but I always tell people we used to go to Midtown, and that was the Brooklyn thing, to go to Midtown, and that's how we got our money. Some people would stick up dudes, some people was drug dealers, some people would just straight up go to
Now,
Midtown to get
don't
money.
get me wrong. The stick up kids found out.
Oh no, and that's
they,
when it
they
that's when it got
found
hot.
out.
But
You know what I'm saying? The digging pocket boys was holding them racks, so they were starting to stick up the digging pocket boys.
yes,
You know what
yes.
I'm saying?
So for somebody in the chat room, Claude Feldon, is this Timbo King from the Wu? Absolutely, this is Timbo
Factory.
King from Royal Fan. We gonna get into all of that.
What's going on that?
So now you're home. So what happened with what happened with
The
the
band.
record deal? Yeah, with the record deal and all that.
Okay, you know, going through trials and tribulations. P Diddy and them, they bailed me out and all that. Got the lawyer and all that. And this was like '92. Yeah, this was '92. And you know, the situation, the legal shit. You know, Puffy had a great lawyer, Kenny Morales. You know, hooked us up at the time, and you know, everything was clear. You know what I'm saying? I had to pay the little 8 stacks, 12 G's on the lawyer, boom, boom, boom. You know, that was my bread right there from the Who's the Man soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, yo, we got to make this money back. So you coming out the following year on the Who's the Man soundtrack, it came out, what, I think April 20th, 1993. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get a video because at the time, you know what I'm saying, they did all the videos at the time when I was going through the jail shit. You know what I'm saying? The Brooklyn House and all that bullshit. They did all the videos already. Jodeci did their video. I think Mary did their video. Eric Sermon hitting switches. They did all their videos. The budgets was up already.
Gotcha.
So by the time I tried to get in the groove of things, it was a wrap already. It was like, it was, you know what I'm saying? It was done. The budget was, it was done. It was over. So, you know, what, that whole year was nothing but Who's the Man? You know, Bucci Bonton and Heavy D with their record. It was in a wave. And that's when I started to learn about the production side of who's getting the money. I had to wait for this person to get the check, and then he hit me off 90 days to 120 days later. I got to wait for him to tell me about the records, what sold, what demographics, this, that, and the third. So it was really a phone call. And I just got tired of that. Be like, you know what I'm saying? Why can't I get it the same time you get it? Like, why I gotta wait? You, my man. That's why I say the music business is wicked. Because it could be your man that you came up with. You know what I'm saying? He hand you a piece of paper knowing that shit taking everything from you. Knowing it's taking everything from your children's children. You know, that situation with the Who's the Man, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even have to mess with the Wu-Tang at that time. If that incident happened. If we were straight up and down, it would have still been me and Spark to this day. See what I'm saying? But you know, things had to happen.
So was it a particular time? Did you get a release? Did you get dropped? How does that record label thing go? Because I want the fans to know.
Oh, okay. When Andre had left in '94, Uptown Records was no longer existed. You know, all the artists left with their masters. Basically free money when you leave with your masters. You know what I'm saying? So we left with a full album done. So I took that full album and we went somewhere else with it. You know, Puffy and them linked us with somebody else. You know, they said, you know, Bad Boy was kind of full at the time. It was the beginning with Clive Davis and all that. So he was like, you know, he threw a baton. You know what I'm saying? He looked out. Yo, go over here, my boy over here. They looking for new acts, this, that, and the third, boom, boom, boom. Make sure, you know, Puffy, you know, they ate off of that too at the same time. And it just wasn't working right with Spark, you know what I'm saying? Production-wise. You know, I knew I was a great artist, but he wasn't giving me that side of that production side, you know, to match my lyrical ability. You know, don't get me wrong, it was a great start. I learned from him, and I learned a lot of music lessons. But as far as the treatment, I couldn't really get with it. You know what I'm saying?
Tell the people about a famous battle you had too.
Oh yeah, in the office of Uptown Records when I first signed. Remember, I was telling you like, yo, we got another Brooklyn head. I was like, who? He was like, Biggie Smalls. He in the room. So Biggie was in the room, and it was like Puffy was like, y'all two battle right now. And Puffy put me on the spot. I was like, oh shit, all right. So I had choked up. I'm gonna keep it 100. I had choked up, you know, like getting my mouth wet, like, you know, with my saliva. Oh, you fucked up. Oh, Biggie won. Oh, such and such. I'm like, yo, son, Biggie ain't even get the fucking rhyme yet, man.
So nobody rhymed.
Nah, nobody ain't rhymed.
He just said big one.
It's just big one already. You don't know? You choked up. It's over.
Oh man.
I'm like, nah. You can't do that. Nah, you know, Puffy is serious on that battle and shit. He was really on that type of shit. Like,
not knowing,
you choked up, it's over.
But not knowing two members that was with Biggie is family.
Yeah. Nino and Red was in the office.
Yeah.
At the time.
You know, it was Red or Man. It was Red or Man.
Red, Man, and
Red. Yeah, so all three of them.
And Nene was there. All three of them was there.
Me and Red was in the same class at 8th grade. He sat right next to me too. Crazy.
Factory.
Yeah. So all right, that happens. You battle Biggie. Then Bad Boy blows up. All the other artists went to MCA. I never heard nothing else from you. I always wondered what happened to you because that record was just stood out to me. Your flow is a little different. And then I'm
Yeah.
not sure when I heard from you again. When did you hit the scene? Was it Soul and Hole?
Now I hit the scene when I came back as Royal Fan, when I came out with the record Something Got to Give. That was my introduction
Okay.
with a new identity, with a new producer and a new sound at that time. And his name was Rakim the Ill Figure. And he was under a production deal with the RZA of Wu-Tang Productions. So that's how I got connected to the Wu-Tang Productions, through Rakim the Ill Figure.
Got you.
So we recorded that record Something Got to Give, and we landed a recording deal with Capitol Records through Tracy Waples. Tracy Waples signed me on that one record. We got an album deal. And she put us on the show tour, R.I.P. to Papa Wu. We got on the show tour. We did the show tour. And an incident happened on the show tour with one of my people. Because, when I was on tour, I brought the home team with me. You know what I'm saying? My royal family. And an incident happened on tour. I could bring it up because it's 25 years later.
Yeah, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? An incident happened with Mike Kaiser.
Okay.
And, everybody knows, shout out to Mike Kaiser, love is love. Everybody know Mike Kaiser, you know what I'm saying, pull strings in this game.
Powerful man.
Powerful man. You know what I'm saying? And one of my team members, you know what I'm saying, put hands and feet on him.
Damn.
Early in the game.
I don't know why I'm happy about that, but I be liking to hear when them executives get hands put on them. But go ahead, though.
We was on a tour when this happened. You know what I'm saying? Onyx, Eric Sermon, Redman, Method Man, the show tour. The movie, the show, the soundtrack and all that. And once that happened, Mike Kaiser, a powerful man, once we got back off the tour, it was a wrap. It was done.
Y'all out of here. Y'all, I bet you y'all was out of here on the tour. It's just when you got back, it was official. Because he made that call on the tour.
He made the phone call already. I don't know, back then, you know what I'm saying? Industry had different types of cell phones back in 95, 96. So his phone call game was probably crazy. It was a wrap. When we got to New York, all doors were shut. It was a wrap.
Explain to, but I want the up and coming artists and even some of the artists, when you get dropped from a label, because I know what it's like.
No, we didn't get dropped from the label. The whole label fell. Like, just not just one act. The whole rap department was gone.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because remember, Channel Live was on there, Milk Bone was on there, Hurricane G, and myself.
Wow.
That whole rap label, Ask How I Came, that whole rap label just collapsed.
So he made sure that you ain't get dropped. We ain't even doing rap no more because of y'all now. It's over.
Let me tell you that when we got back up top, let me finish the story. When we got back up top, it was another incident that happened.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that led to another incident that got us into more shit. We young, we knuckleheads, we got the record Something Got to Give in this biz. We living it out. You know what I'm saying? You're not playing us records, hands and feet. You said you was going to pay us for this show, hands and feet. You said you was going to give Timbo King some money for a feature, hands and feet. It was just straight up and down. Nobody wasn't playing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is how we was eating.
Yeah, facts.
And they felt if Timbo King ain't eating, we definitely not eating. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm young. I'm at the time. I'm like, damn, this shit remind me of the streets. We, you know what I'm saying? The boys knocking at my door, looking for my team members and this, that, and the third. I couldn't do rap videos. They coming up to the video shoots. Which one was it? This and this and that. They tried to sue, and oh man, it was crazy. So what happened was, Royal Fan was heat, all in America. Period. So what happened? I went overseas. I went to international on them.
Okay.
I did a record with this big group overseas called I Am, the biggest rap group in France. They like the Wu-Tang Clan of France. Put it like that. And we jumped on the track, and the track went fucking platinum. Won a Grammy over there, like compared to American Music Awards over here, but over there, internationally. It was a wrap. It was over.
Every Tuesday. Yeah, the Tuesdays event.
Tuesday. And I'm walking in there with the team and shit. We celebrating. He like, yo, he pulled me to the side. Jay pulled me to the side. Yo, good move you made. I'm like, what move you talking about? He's like, yo, Dame was in France for like 3 weeks. All we seen on TV was you. I was like, all right. I'm like, okay. This must have happened when I just got back. So they must have flew out there because he was like, yo, this is pre the alcohol they was coming out with. Whatever the name of the alcohol Jay-Z and Dame had, whatever the name of it.
Armadale.
Yeah,
yes.
This is pre-Armadale. Because, they had to go to France. Because, when you deal with alcohol, you deal with the French.
Gotcha.
So, Hennessy, all that is in France. So he was over there watching me doing, like, the MTVs over there. You know what I'm saying? The BETs over there. He see me all day. He see the whole run over there. So he going crazy. So, all right. I'm like, what? Okay. I'm like, Dad, Jay came up to me. This is Jay Platinum Jay. You know what I'm saying? Jay was platinum in 9-7. You know what I'm saying?
And what was your name at the time?
Huh?
What was your name at the time?
I went under the Royal Fam under that.
But what was you also known as?
I was Timbo King still.
We gonna get into that with Jay-Z. We gonna get into that. Yeah, you know where we going with that. Yeah. Exactly. So you come back. So you do,
like,
go ahead.
RZA like, yo, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You got a platinum. Nobody can't tell you nothing. Yo, so since y'all made that move, you know what I'm saying? And you still had the history with the Something Got to Give and Royal Fam, you might as well just run with it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, we got a couple of options for you, Bo. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to capitalize off the platinum. Like, who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yo, I'm going to throw Soul in the Hole at you. I'm going to throw Ghost Dog, the movie and the soundtrack at you. I'm going to throw Jizz's album. We did the Swarm album. And the Sting, he threw like 7 albums at me. Capadonna, he threw like 8 albums on me after that. You know what I'm saying? That lasted in the course of, I say 97 to I say 2003. You know what I'm saying? That's how long them albums was, keeping me alive. Without a Royal Fam album, just features.
I loved I think Soul in the Hole is my favorite. That was just different.
That's my most popular record in the United States, Soul in the Hole.
How did you feel when
him, Killer Sin, Nikita, Dreddy Kruger, you know what I'm saying, Mozart on the production?
How did you feel when Homegirl did the Thank You record?
Oh, Estelle?
Yes.
Oh man, I was Why
you ain't jump on that?
Because like I said, politics. If you ain't got no inside man, you know what I'm saying? I come from how can I say, the favorite rapper era.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So now by the time 2011, 12, it's not the favorite rapper era now. No more. You see what I'm saying? It changed up. So it's like mostly like your favorite rapper cousin.
Yeah. And the politics is more important than the art now.
Yeah. So when I first heard it, I was like, damn, I heard that shit from somewhere.
You ain't know it was Soul in the Hole?
I was bugging. I kept hearing it. I was like, yo, that's fucking Soul in the Hole.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that was crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time I heard an actual record that I recorded and had an R&B singer do it over. I don't know if it went platinum or not. You know what I'm saying? I still got my publishing on that and residuals and on Soul in the Hole and all that, but I think we do get a cut off of that if it's credited.
Yeah.
But that was a sample anyway, so it's not like Mozart.
No, I'm just saying, why you didn't take her joint and just do
I did it. I did a mixtape joint for my, for my lane. I did that. I'm the grind guard. I make you fine guard. I'm on.
Yeah. So all right, Soul in the Hole comes out. all of these records is coming out. You
Mm-hmm.
on a few
Back to back. They hitting it. RZA just dropping because after the double album, RZA was on flames. He even said it. He started it off on a double album. Yo, Royal Fam, Sons of Man, Killer Army, we gonna come like a comment on you. You know what I'm saying? So I was lit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Me and the team was lit on the
And
double album. So everything after that was a plus.
then you do a Black Market Militia album. What was that all about?
Black Market Militia came after the Wu-Tang. RZA threw all that work at me.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I'm older now. You know what I'm saying? I'm past 35. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different look. You know what I'm saying? We got to look out for the new generation, the young coming under us. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I can hold your hand no more, throw those type of, you know, treats to you. We got to throw it to the younger, yo Bo, yo Preach, yo Hellraiser, you know, Shabazz. Y'all guys, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know the same people I know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got the sword. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Go to useful land. Do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, shout out to Tragedy Gaddafi, William Cooper. We came together and we started something new called the Black Market Militia, where we anti-everything, anti-rebel. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't known for radio spins. We wasn't known for big tours anyway. So we going to say what we going to say. Mm-hmm. We got freedom of speech is our First Amendment, so we going to ride with it.
And it was somebody else with though, but Priest was on a few of them records too, right?
Priest was all over the record.
That's what I'm saying, because you only shouted Booth. I know William Cooper is Booth.
Yes.
But yeah, Booth. And on 30th, that's where y'all used to be at, right? That's where y'all recorded at on 30th?
Right next to Downtimes.
You know I know y'all was on 30th. Yeah, Downtime right there. So y'all do that project. How did that project do for y'all?
Independently, we did well with that. That was released through Nature Sounds.
Okay.
Shout out to Dev Horwitz and on Nature Sounds on that one. And Nature Sounds is an independent label that's been around for the last 15 years. You know, they put out great product. The R.A. the Rugged Mans, the Habit solos, the MOPs, the albums which you see, MF Doom, Immortal Techniques. You see what I'm saying? They responsible for those catalogs and distribution and licensing that type of music. You know what I'm saying?
So I see you the Black Market Militia, but then I started not really hearing too much from you. Is it because of the Royal Fam thing wasn't going and you became Timbo King? What happened?
I mean, like I said, I wasn't really known to have a radio record. I always known from a favorite rapper, your favorite rapper. Like, you know, I was known throughout studios. You see what I'm saying? Known throughout neighborhoods. Known throughout certain venues and clubs in different districts. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to the Wu-Tang market, shout out to the RZA, you know, that really helped me. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, the international tip with the I Am. So, you know, I got well-rounded internationally and from the Wu-Tang. You know, then when we started Black Market Militia, our own independency to show people that, yo, we pressing up records ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We out there on the grind hand to hand ourselves. You know, and that's what started that independent lane. That's when you seen the Koches and the Baby Grands, that whole era. That's when that point right there, 2004, 2005, you started hearing Jim Jones, yo, I get $7 an album, that whole lane. You know what I'm saying? Sticky Fingers and Federal Star, they was the first ones on Koch. You know what I'm saying? They been was getting $8, $9 an album.
Which is now E1.
Basically.
Which is now E1. Okay. So I feel like we covered a lot of your history. So you already was validated, but for my audience who might not know you, which my audience
a little homework checkup.
Yeah, my audience, listen, my audience is the most brilliant audience on the internet. My chat room is the most brilliant chat room. So they already know who you are, but again, if somebody new came here, we got to give them, you know, we got to let them know that you are here for a reason.
I'm here for like 2.5, I can say 2.5, 25 years worth of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, Soul in the Hole is one of my favorite records. And again, for me, with any artist, or if you ever kicked a verse that I like, if you ever did a song I like, if you ever had 4 bars that I like, I'll interview you because you're a part of my life. you're part of my life. Like I remember where I was at. Like, yo, hold on. Oh, that was you. You know, that's because I'm a fan of the
That's
culture.
crazy. My man Dreddy Kruger said that in Soul. Hold on, God. Hold
Peace,
on, God.
God. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Matter of fact, me and you did an interview a while ago at DTF when Dreddy pulled up, remember?
Factory.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Shout out to
So
DTF.
yeah, so let's go. Where we at right now is the music industry is wicked. First of all, why is the music industry wicked, in your
I mean,
opinion?
you gotta, from my experience, you gotta look at it from a master and a slave mentality. Everything from Willie Lynch is real.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So when you step into this system or this industry, just keep that in your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's a slave and a master mentality. You know, big me, little you. You
mm.
know, so if you can master the slave and the master part, you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
Because most artists are the slaves, most producers are the masters.
Mm,
It's simple math.
mm,
Now, it changes it changes the ratio when an artist becomes a producer. You know, it switches a little bit. You
mm-hmm.
know, like, oh, okay, wow, okay, damn, that's more money for that one person.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he ain't gonna jerk himself. Pause. Yeah, he
Now,
not. Yeah, yeah,
now
yeah, yeah.
he's gonna learn more. He's gonna like, wow,
Mm-hmm.
damn, I did all of this as a producer too. You know what I'm saying? More than just an artist. You
Mm.
feel? You know what I'm saying? So when you well rounded like the Kanye West and the RZAs and the big time producers like that, there's no way you can lose.
Mm. So when it comes to the industry, and a lot of times these guys are signing these contracts.
Oh
Break
yeah.
down the signing of the contract and what's that really, break down the science on that.
I mean, a lot of people got to understand. There's agreements. There's record contracts. Now, which one did you get? Did
Hmm.
you get a recording agreement, or did you get a record contract? Because it says its title on the top. Which one did you get?
Mm.
Now, an agreement is with 2 parties, 3 parties, 4 parties to come together for one common cause, right? And all of them want to leave with the proper shares that they're supposed to leave because it's what? It's an agreement. Now, if you renege on agreement or if you breach the agreement, then there's penalties, you know, in the agreement that we have. Now, a contract, to me, a contract, it's all in this English wording because remember, English is the only language, you know, that's got loopholes and it's shaky.
Different words mean different. The same
Yeah,
word mean different
like
things.
a
Yeah.
snake. The English language is a snake language. It moves just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Other languages is precise. Yes is yes in Asian. No is no in Hebrew. You get what I'm saying? It ain't no maybe, perhaps, I think so. We probably could. You know what I'm saying? Only English does that. And if you notice, all contracts is in English. I don't care if you're an athlete. I don't care if you a doctor. I don't care if you got just signed up to Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Your Twitter contract is in English. So the witchcraft and the wordplay is incredible.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the befores and afters. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch out for that. There's like, if somebody give you some money, I'm telling you this before I'm giving you this money, and after I'm telling you this, the same thing. So you got to be careful of fucking with. You know what I'm saying? It's the evil spells that's cast out on that person, and especially your name. You know, because you have to spell your name on that agreement or contract that you about to sign. You know. That's crazy. I got a pen in my hand, you know?
Yeah. What color is the ink?
You know about that.
What color is the ink in that pen?
Oh, this is blue ink right here. Believe it.
What's the differential for signing? You got different pens. Why do they have different inks for different pens?
Oh, man, you want to go there?
Go ahead, go there. Let's drop some science on that.
Well, black ink is, look at when Thomas Jefferson signed the Declaration of Independence. Okay, he had, I think, maybe 3 different inks. He had a green one, he had a black one, and he had a red one. Just like the pens we used to grow up with. What they call them, the quadroons.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Remember the colors of the pen?
Mm-hmm.
It was
Mm-hmm.
blue, green, black, and red, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Those are different pen colors so you can sign different documents.
Mm.
Each color represents a different documentation.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like higher superiors, like kings and noblemen, they sign with green, like, green ink. Like
Mm.
if you're a prime minister, you know what I'm saying? You sign with green ink. You feel me? Now, black ink represents standard, bold. You know what you read. You don't need no lawyer, this, that, and the third. You don't need no attorney. You see what I'm saying? It's like you waiving your rights legally to whatever you sign to whatever person. That's why most people give you a black pen.
Mm.
But because your lawyer will give you a blue pen
Mm.
because he's there in front of you, and he translated everything that you didn't understand. That's why he gave you the blue pen, because the blue pen represents you had legal representation with you.
Mm.
So now the powers that be that get these documents, they see what kind of pen you sign with
Mm.
and know what color. Like, oh, he signed this contract. He had the black. Oh, he had the black ink. Oh, he had no lawyer with this one. Okay, we know what to do with this one. Oh, he had the lawyer with this one with the blue ink. Okay, we know what to do with this one. They know the green ink. Oh, who's this guy? Where he's from? He's a diplomat. Well, okay. Oh man, this is crazy. Now, red ink is no, it don't. No, it don't exist. You know what I'm saying? You sign a contract with a red ink. By the time you make Xerox, by the time you do the fifth, sixth, seventh piece of paper, the signature won't even be there.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So people had to learn that. Especially if you was new in the business and you gave somebody a contract and they signed it with red ink and they ran off with the money, it's void. You can't do nothing.
Wow. So what you signed with?
What, back then? I signed a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What you signed with now?
Well, I'm signed to myself. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So
no, I'm talking about what color pen would you sign with now if you signed with something?
Oh, right yeah, I would use the blue ink. I use blue ink. I use the attorney presence.
Okay. Okay.
Attorney presence.
Got you. So dealing with a lot of the ritualistic stuff, even the contract is ritualistic, right?
Factory.
Break that, drop the science on that.
Well, it's like a writer of a script to a TV show or a movie. So they have to spell the words, they have to cast it out. That's why you have a cast. So they have to, you don't get it, you don't see.
Yeah. The words mean what they mean, yeah.
You have the silver screen, you see what I'm saying? The projection you see the lights, the colors, you see what I'm saying? So the great minds and the widgets know the alchemy of all of this, all these degrees. Now, don't get me wrong. There's good and bad in everything. It's just that people do majority of bad stuff with it. You can do all good with it. It's just that people do bad stuff with it. And put your soul, mind, body into it, involved with it, because you're giving out your given name or your birth name, and you committed to it. You accepted it. You see what I'm saying? You accepted this wickedness, so it has to go through. You accepted it. You signed it, and it's a wrap. You got to live it out.
So let me take you somewhere else really quick. So don't you feel like when you go in the studio and you go in the same studio that Tupac got killed in, that's also a ritual too, because you're going there because Tupac got killed and you're going to be in the same booth that he was in, using the same microphone. Break that down for people of why that's ritualistic.
What Tupac got shot at?
Shot at. Quad. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, spirit state. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And you know, that's an ill spirit right there. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Look what happened to Bobby Shmurda. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know, GS9 at that time. You know, it's some types of spirits there. There's always something going down there.
And quad,
You know?
right? Yeah.
So it's some type of evil spirit there. You know, that's dwelling in there. Now, depending on your energy and your frequency, it could go inside you.
Mm.
You don't even know it. And you going in there and doing some, depending on the music you coming with, you know what I'm saying? Because at the time, Tupac, it was a different sound in there. It was more hard gear, you know, analog shit when Tupac was in there. You know, the niggas was on the 4, 5, 6 rails, and it's digital now, so it's a different type of energy, like, you know, Ghost in the Machine type vibe,
Mm-hmm.
Spirit Machine coming out, like the frequency. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of dimensions going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So dudes go in there and don't even realize that this person energy is still there because they was in here. Like especially because you know when we go in studios, everybody was here before. But then you ever get in
yeah.
this? Go ahead. What'd you say?
That's why artists go to certain studios because their favorite artists went there. So they
Exactly.
want to get that same vibration. You
Mm-hmm.
know, oh, I want to go to the Electric Lady, or I want to go to Hit Factory because I read credits and seen artists of my favorite records. They went there.
Mm-hmm.
So you go in there spiritually to get that same vibe
Mm-hmm.
and create your own juices with it. You see what I'm saying? Oh man, that what an artist is. What an artist say when he come in? Yo, Michael Jackson recorded in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he did Thriller in here. You know, you see the why you think you see the plaques when you walk into these studios? You see where these are. Oh man, Bon Jovi was in here. Oh, Metallica was here. You know what I'm saying? These guys have wild parties, man. There's all kinds of shit going on in them vocal booths and in the back in the kitchen. That shit stay in there, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
like a
yeah,
tomb. It's
yeah.
just tombs, man.
And that's why you know when some people go places, they burn incense. You know, Eric always like
I,
burn incense,
I
light
used to do that.
candles. Go
I
ahead.
used to do that in the mastering session. I used to
Mm,
come in with frankincense and myrrh to clear out the spirits that was there before us. We used to
mm-hmm.
do that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We used to go in there with incense and clear it out. You know, and people, the engineer used to say, "Yo, you can't burn in here. It's gonna mess up the acoustics and this and this and this." We was like, "Nah, we good, we good."
You
He
got it.
couldn't take it.
Yeah.
He was one of them.
He was one of them. I'm about to say he was like, you know,
He couldn't take it. Anybody that can't take frankincense up close and be like, "Oh man, yo, I don't like this." Yo, you gotta watch out for those guys, man.
evil stink. Evil has an odor. Evil stink. You know, and it's funny how when you go in somebody's crib, depending on how it smell, whether you feel invited. If you
That's
go in
crazy.
there,
You
if you
said evil stinks.
evil
Wow.
stinks. Like if you go in there and you smell a cat box or you smell like yo, you got a dog in here somewhere, you be
Yeah,
like, yo, nah, I'm gonna wait by the door. Or you smell a garbage
exactly.
or something. But if you go in there, they might have a nice plug in or a nice can. You be like, first thing you do, you say, it smell good in here. And you could feel relaxed. But as soon as it stink, you like, nah, I can't stay because and it's something that's evil. And even it's some people that don't like incense. And I'd be like, how you don't like incense? Like how you don't like the smell of incense? You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
you gotta watch out for those people, man.
Definitely. I want to go somewhere else with you and the party scene. Now
Man,
now
that's one
look,
of the biggest rituals.
yeah,
The
look. And you saying the party scene is the biggest ritual. Remember when Diddy said to Fab, now we ain't party.
yeah,
People
different parties, different levels of
just
parties.
exactly. So they didn't get what he was saying because back in the days when we was coming up, I mentioned in my Drink Champs home base in the Muse.
Oh man, crazy.
Crazy, right? That was our link up. That's where we met people. Yo, I seen such and such at this, that, and the third. But we didn't really know it was a lot of madness going on in this party. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was a lot of madness. And it wasn't always, the sexual thing, but it was a lot of evil. It was drugs, it was alcohol, it was all types of stuff. Drop the science on the evilness of the parties.
Okay, because there's different types of parties of that you could say. You have general public parties. regular people, that's like regular birthday parties or anniversaries. That's celebrations of merits, of achievements. You know what I'm saying? So of acknowledgments of what a person did. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a celebration. You know, that's fine with your family and all that. That's great. Then you got other type of parties where you go to, like, how can I say it? All right. The elite have their own separate corporate parties. You know, you have to be invited to or chosen one to know about these parties. You know, then you have masquerade parties where people dress up and come in camouflage and, you know, come with different costumes.
Eyes wide shut.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That type of vibe. Then you got just straight up all out parties. Like, yo, it's going all out. You know, drugs, you know, whatever you can think of, you know, right there on the table for you. You know?
Right, yeah. Tony Montana, yeah.
Party. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to stay in them rooms, that's on you. Like, you know, I'm from Brooklyn. We're gonna walk through this whole shit. We're gonna find out everything, what's going on, what we like, what we don't like. Oh shit, who we gigging on? Oh, who we seen in there? Oh shit, word, you rocking like that? Okay, all right, cool. You know, and it's up to that individual. You know what I'm saying? I can't front. I've been to a lot of parties. You know, shout out to Kathy Jones. You know what I'm saying? She used to take us to a lot of parties, and we seen a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the foundation of a lot of the ritual evil stuff. It's the parties. It started at the party.
At the party. How many people you know got shot, stabbed, didn't make it home from a party? How many people you know that got robbed from a party? You know what I'm saying? That energy from a party, don't get me wrong, it's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the levels of alcohol people was drinking. You know, you got cocaine, you got marijuana, you got whatever at that time in that club. So, you know what I'm saying? You amp, you turned up. You know what I'm saying? That men is on some macho shit, females is on, I'm gonna bust this bitch ass. So it's just a whole negative vibe when you come out the club. Like, something's gonna happen. It's predicted to be. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's on it. You see what I'm saying?
Then you have the elites that have that party that if you come in this, we about to put you down with what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
You signing papers again.
Facts.
You get rid of that from now. Right now, you know, it's the phone era. Get rid of that phone. You signing this waiver. What you see in here, you can't expose it. You can't say nothing. They got you. You admit you submitted your signature. You know what I'm saying? You accepted what's going to happen.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's basically like a written oath that you signed. Instead of saying it, you signed to it.
Yeah. And again, you be going to parties. You got NDAs and again, that's why some parties that everybody can't go. That's why you'll have certain mansion parties.
That's why the hood, when hood dudes get on and they go on the parties, that's when they man be like, yo, my man, he acting funny. He acting funny, man. Because they don't want you to see what they see at them parties because they still trying to get on in the game. So if they bring, you know, Junebug from the block, Junebug is on, he's going to impulse. Yo, what up? What's going on in here? Yo, you rocking like this? Yo, we out of here. But his man trying to get on, so he got to stay the whole night with the executive just to, you know what I'm saying, do what he got to do. Or she got to do what she got to do. Junebug, he gonna bounce. He can't take it no more. He going back to the block and saying, yo, them niggas is on some shit in there.
Yeah. They was in there smoking wools. They was in there what? Yeah, because it's funny though, because even
niggas just fucking each other there. Yeah. And this females is eating each other out, this, that, and the third. He telling it all.
Yeah, because in the party, when you think about the party, some parties is like everything goes. You could smell somebody sometimes smoking coke and you don't know where it's coming from, and everybody's still doing they want, but ain't nobody saying, yo, somebody smoking coke, because you know we gonna go in there like, yo, somebody smoking the woo, but everybody just like in their party. Yeah, like this is what we do here.
What are you doing here if you don't know somebody smoking woo? It's like the person that invited you
didn't tell you.
Because they know who they invited and they know who's the person invited to, the second or third party. So it's just a test to the third party, like, you can't invite him no more. We already know already.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna get that invitation or that phone call. Yo, this is you gonna get them regular party income phone calls.
Yeah, yeah. Or they're gonna say, don't bring him no more. Or he's
Oh
not
yeah,
coming. And then your man gonna be like, yo, I'ma slide over here, because what make this so deep, Timbo, what you saying, the party scene in New York was always big, and that's where the wildest stuff happened from. What was Studio 54? I mean, that's before our time, but Studio 54
factory.
was what? The party.
Factory.
Was the biggest party. Then it was the Roxy, then the Palladium, then the Tunnel, the party. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about that party. So when you go there, now you start seeing, oh, they go such and such, they go such and such. Yo, what he on? What type of vibe he on? Then dudes meet each other outside. Dudes fight. Dudes met their baby moms at the party.
All kinds of shit,
Yeah,
man.
and the executives was in the party too.
Factory.
Yeah, the executives was in the party too. You know what I'm saying? And some of the people that y'all think is evil and all that, they was there, and they was in there. They might have been in VIP. So when you hear people like Russell Simmons and all of them, they was in the Studio 50. The Studio 54 had everybody there, and what was going on in there?
Everything was going. No holds
Everything.
barred.
No
You know
holds
what I'm saying?
barred.
Cocaine on the dish. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? A lot of fucking sex everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It was the end of the disco era. So of course they partying it up.
So from there, we could sign him.
And
Because we
not
saw
only
him
at
in the party, and we know he down. He was
factory,
in the party, yeah.
I seen him on a special island. Remember, they go far away for parties too. Don't get it twisted now.
Yeah.
New York. If you go to St. Bart's and you get there and you go to the party, oh he's in.
Yeah.
This party.
Yeah. He was he was in Dubai at the party. You know what I'm saying? He was
what's going down in Dubai.
Yeah.
You know what's going over there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? All this sex trafficking and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to know you down with this shit.
Yep. So that's it's funny though, because in my older age, I stopped going to parties, and I don't do strip clubs because it was like, yo, this ain't my vibe. Like, this is just ain't, there's something about this just don't feel right. Like, it's just too much. You ever walk, and that's why when we go to a club, remember we used to get bent before we went. Because if you went in there, I swear to everything I love. The first time I ever went to a spot sober, I caught an anxiety attack.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't know that the music, I'm like, this music is mad loud. It's just so much going on. Then sometimes they used to have the wild lights. It's dark. It's just so much going on. So you could go in there and get overwhelmed at these parties. So a lot of times that's when you get in there. First thing they do, first thing people do, they go right to the bar, right? Then you don't know, when you go on the bar, they turn their heat up. The heat is up in the club sometimes because they know you're gonna get thirsty and you're gonna keep drinking.
It's all part of the plot.
Yeah.
You want to get hydrated, dehydrated, and all that shit. So you got to get hydrated. So either water or alcohol. They're gonna make a killing. They know what they're doing.
Yep. And the funny thing is that, again, how you party and what they saw at the party and what you saw at the party, let them know, go hit him up, because he kept it tall. He didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he could come back, and we connected at the. I mean, not to be. What y'all think the Rock Nation brunch is? I mean, just to keep it real, it's one big party.
It's an elite party.
It's an elite party.
Now, how many times you went to a concert, which is a big party anyway, and you heard somebody from their team say, "We're having what?
After
party to continue on the ritual, to continue on the nonsense or whatever, the celebration of nonsense or the celebration of whatever you want to do." You know what I'm saying? And that's when it jumps off at.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's the last straw right there.
So yeah, because a party invite is big. You wasn't invited. You can't come. So if it's just something that's, not elite or nothing special, why is it in, especially when they had them invite only, like invite only, or the all white parties. You know what I'm saying? Because the colors, wearing all white and wearing all black is ritualistic too in that world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't
What
know
I
that.
just told you, what I did, we talked about the ink, the
Yeah.
colors, everything is compatible to a science.
Yes. So
Everything.
so I don't know if y'all notice in some people videos, some people only wear all white or they wear all black. You never see them in like flavors under that. They wearing all white or all black. And that got to do, I if you say certain words on YouTube, they mess with you. So y'all know where I'm going with it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know where I'm going with it. Um, we in the wilderness of North America,
Factory.
right? Do you think people really get that? They think we're like in so
A safe haven.
go ahead. Yeah, exactly. Go ahead. Break down why stuff go on because it's based on where we really at.
We actually in the wilderness in the jungle. It's just this facade of this so-called buildings and uh construction. All of this is the same in biblical times. This is the condos, no difference from a hut that we used to make. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? So depending on your mentality, if you think, yeah, you got the American dream, you got the big house, you got the big car, okay, if you feel that way, then stay in that world. But in
mm-hmm,
reality, you don't really own the house, you don't really own that car. You see
mm,
what I'm saying? So you're paying taxes, you're paying all kinds of insurance for something that you don't own that you think you own,
mm.
basically. You know?
And also, you know, uh this music industry, we get in it and it's like break down for the people like what the music industry really is like, the lions, it's a jungle. You know what I'm saying? Break
Yeah,
that down for them.
like let me get it. Don't get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, my dream was like some people wanted to be basketball players. Some people wanted to be baseball players. My dream was I wanted to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? That was my dream. Like I want to get on. I want to be a rapper. It wasn't a such thing as a superstar or be famous. It's just like I want to be a rapper. It was like a superhero thing to me, like a rapper, like an artist, a rapper, like he can get all the girls, he get everything free, he travels, you know what I'm saying? He ride around in the cool cars, he got the cool friends. It was just like, who wouldn't want to be a rapper at that time when you was that favorite rapper, favorite rapper? Now, we in the era like, do you really want to be a rapper?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? What's going on? All these incidents. You know what I'm saying? RIP to the fallen soldiers that's out here. It's more people dying now in this game than when we was coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It was the crack era.
Yeah.
So it should have been more people dying back then than now. As
Mm-hmm.
far as artist wise.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Um, what in your opinion, what is selling your soul?
I mean, selling your soul is kind of difficult to say that because just you don't really own your soul. You know what I'm saying? The Most High owns everything.
Go
You
ahead.
see what I'm saying? So you're a vessel of Him. So I mean, spiritually, I think you control of your destiny, you control of your will and the choices that you make. But I think your soul belongs to the Most High. So I think you selling your time mostly, your
Okay.
time, your soul. I think soul and time, and it has to do with something with uh, 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 um, that type of energy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Selling your soul, that means you're selling something for eternally. You see what I'm saying? Your soul,
Mm-hmm.
like that means before this flesh, when this flesh decay, you still gonna owe me when I'm in. You know what I'm saying? In the spirit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
got
When I'm
you.
and
Got
you
you.
still gonna owe me. Like you serious? You can't. Who does that? Like just I belong to the Most High. We belong to the Most High. So what do you want? You selling your flesh? And then when the Grim Reaper, like, you mean, you know what I'm saying? I got to come get that.
But then people like to say the flesh was weak. They always use that for an example.
Yeah,
Yo, the
that's what I'm
flesh
trying
was
to say.
weak.
So what you selling? Your flesh? Because that's what you're selling.
Mm-hmm.
You're selling your flesh
So
because
what?
it's weak.
So what about your will? I think a lot of times you're selling your will.
No, remember, the Most High gave us a will. We have will.
And you gave it up.
Oh, I'll see what
You gave your will up. He gave you the will, but now you're saying for that car,
choice. Okay.
I will, because what is it? Yes, I will. I will do anything.
Facts.
So they willing, look at the words, they willing to do anything.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So you gave up your will. You gave it up. You know, so it's like, yo, you willing to do anything to get on. You know, some people say, yo, I'll do anything. I'm willing to do anything to get on.
Okay.
Well, if you're willing to do anything, you gave up your will.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You gave up your will. When you see a lot of these artists,
so they gave up their will, basically.
Facts. So when you see a lot of these artists, getting bodied and murdered, what is it? What is it all worth it to you?
Man, I mean, nothing's worth, you know what I'm saying, leaving this planet Earth unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? Over bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The whole job is to grow old and pass away, and you know what I'm saying? That's
and leave a legacy and have a lineage,
But it's real out there in the field. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers gave up, like you said, they gave up their will. So the Grim Reaper come to collect. You know what I'm saying?
You know
look, a lot of people get killed, right? Like you said, the young boy, what's his brother name? King Von. This was after a party, right? In the parking lot, right? Shit is real.
Yeah. You know what? You know what's funny? The thing that trips me out is that the thing that you giving up your flesh, because you think when the flesh we dealing with the body, right? So now when you give up the flesh, you also giving up sex, because that go back to the flesh. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that take your spirit out of you too. You understand what I'm saying? It take the spirit out of you.
Sex is a behavior.
Go ahead.
I tell people, like, I had this argument with this other brother, and he was telling me that some people are born gay. I was like, nobody is born gay. Gay is a sexual behavior. It's not a genetic. It's not a genetic gene. Trying to say, oh, they got the gay gene.
Right.
Saying?
Yeah.
Automatically become gay at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old? No. You have to be introduced to that. Somebody has to introduce you to that world.
How do you navigate and ward off these spirits?
Oh man, it's a thin line. You know what I'm saying? I stick with the jabs. You know what I'm saying? Stick with the jabs on them. A lot of people want to just knock you out. Come in the game and just they use all their power to knock you out. You know, I'm not using all my power because I know what it is. I'm gonna just keep jabbing. Stay away from me. Yeah, I'll let you catch me one at a time. Boom, boom, boom. I could eat that. I could take that. But I'm jabbing you. I'm out and I'm dancing on you. I'm going around in circles in a ring on you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't letting you corner me in. I'm not letting you get the best of me, but I'm letting you get something to let you know because we still fighting. It's a big fight. You know, I can't tell you I'm not taking no hits. I'm taking hits. Shit be a struggle. You see what I'm saying? So the struggle be the hits. They ain't knocking me out. You know what I'm saying? And if they do knock me out, I'm getting back up. You feel me? So I always tell people, man, when you're in control of your own destiny, you and you know your demographics and you know your I'm 48 years old. I'm about to be 49 this year. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know my demographics. You know what I'm saying? I know who know Timbo King. The people that's from, I say, 30 to 55 know Timbo King. Now, the new crowd that I'm trying to get, I might not get them through my music. You know what I'm saying? Because I might be a step ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? I have to wait till they be turned 35 for them to listen to the music I made 15 years ago. You see what I'm saying? So I have to catch the new minds and the youth in a different way. I have to catch them with Timbo King Live show. Just like Doggie Diamonds, I have Timbo King Live. So I have to catch that new crowd in that lane. You know what I'm saying? The people that know me from Royal Fam, from the new album Black Castle that's out now, I had to throw that out. We
As
remastered
you
it.
should. As you should.
You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, Today's Tomorrow. That's reissued. That's out too as well. You know what I'm saying? All my catalog, you can go to TimboKingLive.com and you can pick up everything. You know what I'm saying? Merchandise, you
You
know.
ain't send me no glasses though. How you ain't send me glasses?
I know, right? Out of all people,
Yeah, I
go.
know. Yeah, right.
I got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Eye Kings on right now too,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I know
yeah.
you're a glasses person.
Yes,
But
yes.
yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying? I learned from the best. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm,
You know, basically, I learned from drug dealers. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Red tops, blue tops, you know, green tops. That's all marketing and promotions. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying?
What was one of the ones was it was we had these like the Taj Mahal tops. Remember that too?
Oh, yeah.
The Taj Mahal top. Then you had when you try to fool a crackhead, you had
Yo,
like the hologram one in there. You know what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
remember that
Like
one. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And it's funny though, not to blow them up.
Yo, you said the fucking Taj
You remember the
Mahal.
Taj Mahal tops, right? But not to blow them up.
Stupid.
Where we used to get the capsules from was right by where you live. Remember where they was at? Down the block.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, man.
I just don't
The
want to blow them up because I think they still live. But
bodega sell all your contraband paraphernalia, all the things that you need
yes,
right there. You know what I'm saying? So all of them was in cahoots. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in cahoots. You know, you get your
yes.
baggies, you get your, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in cahoots. The Arabs, the Italians. You see what I'm saying? The Latin people, the Jamaicans, everybody in cahoots. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get money.
The
So
Chinese, yep, yeah,
the
yeah, the Chinese,
Chinese,
yeah, yeah,
you can't forget about them. You know, the Jewish people, everybody in cahoots, man.
yep. Um, in this industry, a lot of people get blamed for being down with certain cults and certain you know, elite stuff like that. How much of that do you believe to be true?
Say that again. A lot of people
In
get
this
blamed for
industry,
being
you know,
down with,
they always say this person
like
is
ADOS
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. No. This person is down with this secret society. This person is a
okay,
Mason. This person. How much of that have you ever
that
witnessed
shit
to?
real.
Okay,
That
break
shit
it
real.
down.
Motherfuckers is down with some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, if you down with a fraternity, if you went to school, you know, you went to college and you went to one of them universities, private or whatever, you down. And if you down, you took the pledge, you down with the one of them fraternities, the Kappa, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they what's the AKs, whatever, the girls or whatever and shit like that. You down with that shit. You down with the Navy, Air Force, Marines, you down with them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Um you down with the Bloods, Crips, the Spanish Cobras, whatever gangs that's out, you down with that shit. Everybody got a fucking oath to take.
And they all take an oath. That's what's
They
crazy.
all take a fucking oath.
Yeah.
Now, who you down? Are you down with the Christian society? You go to church, you know what I'm saying, every Sunday, or you go every day? You down with that society? You a Muslim? You know what I'm saying? You down with that society? You Hebrew? It's like who you with?
Yeah.
Who you with? Basically,
So, in your opinion, who runs the world?
who runs the world?
Who runs the world?
Man, that's a difficult question. You mean like it's a hidden hand that run the world? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody
but
knows,
go ahead.
everybody knows, like, you know what I'm saying? No more than what, 10, 13 families that run the world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Big time motherfuckers.
And you talking about the
The elite,
Rothschilds, the Roths? Yeah,
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 the
yeah.
Carnegies, the Vanderbilts. You know what I'm saying? Big time shit. You know, from centuries ago. You know,
And
you got to understand. If it wasn't for sports and music and how can I say sports, music and
entertainment.
fashion and entertainment, we just now start getting money in 40, 50 years collected as a collective together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 40 years ain't nothing.
Facts.
Motherfuckers been getting money from 4, 5, 800 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we doing slavery 400, then Jim Crow, that's another $1.50. Then out of that, segregation, that's another. Come on, we still what? Less than 200 years, 250. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
because you know what's deep, right? It's 2021, but you know they bring up MLK, and I'm like, yo, MLK, he ain't really died all that much long ago because in our parents' lifetime he was still here.
Factory.
So if your parents still alive, that wasn't that long ago.
That's what
You
I'm
know what I'm
trying to tell
saying?
you.
And at that time, you couldn't even drink from the same water fountain. You couldn't get on the bus. It was a lot. It was a lot going on. So let me.
Back to what you were saying, I was saying like I would say that I look at life as you got to look at life as like 100-year span.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got to look at your father's father's father, and then you. That's like, you know what I'm saying, like 100 years. If you 30, your father 50, his father was 70, and his father 90. That's still under 100-year period. You
Facts.
see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the elite, they think 200 years. 300 years. So that's
Facts.
like maybe 8 generations of your father's 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 father. You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm saying? So you got to start dealing with. That's why I said time and will is what you sell your soul to. That's what you were saying. I think it's will and time
Mm.
that you
Yeah.
sell.
Yeah, because you give up.
Because once you took that oath, you know what I'm saying. You think it's over. You always got to be on the clock.
Yeah.
Yo, you got to go do this. You got to do this. Ain't no free time no more. You ain't like me. You
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to go out and get it on my own. But, once you get in that lane, in that world, they got everything for you already. You just got to follow up. And it might be times you don't want to do it, but you got to do it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have,
Or we won't see you again.
and don't think you do something once and that's it. Nah, you got to continue on the rituals. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Oh, you think you did that and that's it? Nah, you gotta do steps to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And this is what me and Kareem
You fuck
Johnson.
around and fuck the Grand Dragon.
Yeah. 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 I mean, you have different people. So let me get you in trouble.
Oh
Cause
shit,
cause
get
this
me in
is the
trouble.
yeah this is the part where we go back and we talk hip hop. Give me your top 5 rappers of all time.
Top 5 rappers. What era though? You know what I'm saying? I come from. You know what I'm saying?
See, my man Hovanisi said that last night. Of all time, I don't want to do no errors. Who resonate with you the most out of 5 dudes? We do have different errors. You are absolutely
Yeah,
right.
because you can't because I have my top 3 from the '80s early, and I got my top from the '90s, and I got my tops now. You know what I'm saying? And they all different because my person that I like from the '80s, he can't frequency wise fuck with the rapper now, even though he's nice. You see what I'm saying?
All right, but now let me give you where that's wrong at. Because the person in the 80s that you might love influenced the person in the 90s and the person in the 90s influenced the person in the 2000s. So
Yeah.
really the 80s dude is the pops of all of that. So you still could give it to him. So when you say Rakim, right? And then you
Yeah.
say, yo, I love Rakim. And then this point, I like Nas, but that still is Rakim
That's
though.
still Rakim, yeah.
You
Yeah,
understand
you
what I'm saying?
say the
So
origin of styles, like
is
she's trying the
yeah.
origin of styles.
Who's your favorite 5 origin of styles? I'll do that.
There you go now. See, rap is different because they add their little twist to it, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying. Even though it comes from something, but they still added their little twist to it.
Yeah, no, they get their own flavor. They get it, yeah.
My top origins of styles,
Mm-hmm.
hands down, Slick Rick,
Okay.
Cool G Rap,
Okay.
Rakim,
Okay.
Big Daddy Kane,
Okay.
and KS One.
Okay. See, those but you notice those 5 is always there, but Slick Rick and KRS-One is interchangeable sometimes. Kane, Rakim, and G Rap is always that's always 3 interchangeable. But sometimes people take Slick Rick out, they'll throw LL in. Sometimes people take KRS-One out, they'll put Chuck D in. It's different people that's in there. But we do agree that Kane, Rakim, and G Rap is always in it, regardless of what.
Always in it.
Yeah, always in it.
Always in it.
Um,
Always in it.
who's your top
Always.
5 producers?
Top 5 producers:
Mm-hmm.
Marley Marl,
I agree. Mm-hmm.
Large Professor,
Okay.
DR period.
Wow. Whoa. That's that Brownsville in you? Or what we doing? We being biased?
You know what I'm saying? That too, but DR is nice.
Oh no, he's incredible.
DR is nice, and he slept on.
Yes, he's incredible.
See, I would put DR period, Rakim the Ill Figure, all in the same the same house because they all from the same era. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you.
A lot of people might know DR more than Rakim. You see what I'm saying? But Rakim is incredible. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And plus, he produces for me, so you know.
Got you.
I would say Pete Rock.
Got you. You need one more.
It's a toss up between. It's a toss up between Primo, Dre, and RZA.
Okay.
You know?
I like the fact that you didn't say RZA first, and you know, because I think that
Nah,
it's
RZA's
cliche. No, but I think it's cliche. I think people expect you to say that. So the fact that you gave
nah.
other people props is dope.
Man, man, come on, man. I'm a Marley Marl baby, man. Everybody's Marley Marl babies,
he's
man.
again,
He's
he's
the
the
father.
that's why I was saying to you about the eras. It don't matter what era we go to, they
Facts.
still from the lineage of Kane. So if you say Kane, that's Biggie and Jay-Z.
Facts. And Fab.
And Fab, yeah. And if you say Rakim, that's Nas. Anybody who's dropping science is
Yeah,
it.
anybody.
And then Cool G Rap is Pun,
Papoose.
They're the whole Queens, but then you got Nas could still be on the G Rap side too. You know what I'm saying? And Big L, that's still all G Rap. You know what I'm saying? That's still all G Rap.
Big Pun is.
I said Pun. I said Pun definitely. Pun is definitely a G Rap. So give me a record that you like out right now that people wouldn't think you would listen to.
Right now?
Right now that's out that people's like, yo, Timbo, why are you what you doing?
There's a couple of records I like right now.
Give me one. Give me one.
See the thing with the records out now, it's not like, you know, I read the credits because you can't read the credits
Just
of what.
Tell me who the artist is, Timbo. We don't need no disclaimer.
Oh, you funny. I don't know these guys' names. I just know the record.
So what's the record? What's the record?
The record that's out right now that done it, did it start.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know, the dance shit they doing. You know what I'm saying? My daughter like.
Is it the June Bug or something like that?
Yeah, the June Bug Challenge, whatever.
Okay, yeah,
I like that. I like that.
I only know about that because I heard Casanova got in trouble for doing it. Honestly, I still don't even know who that is. You know what I'm saying?
I listen to, you know what I'm saying? I got a young daughter that's 18. So, you know.
Makes sense.
So I listen to what she's listening to. And I'm like, why she's listening to it? Because it's her frequency in this world, what's going on.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Every era, how can I say every era has their own sound. So she'll listen to what we did in the 90s, and you know what she would say? Well, I sound like that.
Yeah, because we had a low end, we did the frequency. You know, I always, you know, implore a lot of these artists to go back in and digitally remaster. And even let's talk about the digital and the analog. Break that down with the master.
With the master is more warmer. Everything is about being warm. Digital is just being more lighter. You know, it's just thinner. That's it. But you thicker and thinner.
But you built with me earlier. We, you know, because we this is our phone conversation. We'll be giving them right now. This is what we talk. Yo, I want my audience to know. Yo, I talk to intelligent people every day, and I always tell you, if you talk to 5 dumb niggas, that makes you number 6. So I only speak to intelligent people. So when I'm speaking to Timbo, I'm speaking to Kareem Johnson. When I speak to people, we always have these conversations on the phone. So you know, you were speaking to me about the master reel, why that's important.
Oh, because that is really the life of the artist, you know, because if you turn down the music, you can actually hear that artist breathe. 4, 5, 6 reel. You can hear him take breath. Like on an old Notorious B.I.G. reel, you gonna hear Big breathing.
You're gonna hear that breathing. Pun, you're gonna hear that breathing.
You're gonna hear breathing. So that's life.
Yep.
You see them? And they take that and make a hologram.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
They take that and make a hologram and have him talking all day. But just from that breath of life.
But then you also built up with me about the master was important because you really actually had the master recording. There's no way to have a master digital recording.
Oh, nah. It loses its value every time you make a copy. It gets thinner, than it's not a such thing as a master.
Yeah, not anymore. The way them reels
Not.
was.
Why
Yeah.
you think all these so-called artists, not so-called, but all these artists that sold so many records in the '90s, they selling, they publishing and selling because what's going on right now? They know
Mm-hmm.
it ain't gonna be no valuable. So let me get my money now.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Let me get my shit now. You know what I'm saying? Because
Um,
20 years from now, that shit probably be sounding like a tin can.
yeah, yeah.
Be like, yo, what the fuck?
um, RZA and Primo battle. Who won?
To me,
Yeah,
that was a good one.
you ain't
I
still.
want to see it. I would have to see. They did 20 records.
Yes,
Please, I would like to see at least three more rounds.
man. Who won, man?
To me,
Yeah.
man,
Mhm.
Primo had his time and RZA had his time, but hands down, man.
Man, RZA won to me, man. I ain't going off that.
But
Man.
no, yeah, RZA. But you got to say, Primo, his bass lines, man, and his drum pattern.
No, it's real, but RZA's sequence of them records that night is what
Oh,
made him
okay.
win.
You said in that
In the verses, in the verses.
Okay.
But your answer is your answer.
The selection that RZA used killed it.
Yes.
The
Yes.
selection that RZA used was a great selection.
Yes.
Hands down. I gotta give it to my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But Primo's energy on that battle was incredible to me.
He was scared.
He was scared. Maybe that was scared energy then.
Yeah, he was scared. RZA was, you know, I respect.
Definitely confident.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying about see, that was the one thing about the me on the Drink Champs. What people don't understand is that when you in a zone and you got supreme focus, yeah, when you got supreme focus,
yeah,
you didn't ingest no poor food, you're not no poison animal eater, you don't drink, you don't smoke, you are in a different, your mind is so pure. So when you speak, fluidity, you know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing that poisons you. You got your thoughts are clean. You know what I'm saying? No unclean thoughts. And when you sit before people, you could speak to a sermon because you are on one. You know what I'm saying? Like you go. So RZA, his confidence to me, where I'm like, yo, this dude is unrattled. And me, I look at stuff like that and I say, yo, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not, you know, how's Doggy being biased if they both New York? I'm about to start blocking y'all for saying stupid stuff. But anyway, let me get you in some more. This gonna get you in the most trouble.
Shoot.
Who is the best rapper in the Wu-Tang Clan?
The best rapper?
With them bars.
My best rapper or the best rapper in general?
I ask you, come on, man. You don't you comprehend very well.
That's a double standard. Because
who's the best rapper in the Wu-Tang Clan? I'm not talking about off a record sold or none of that. Whose bars is the best?
I would say, man, that's crazy. I would go with Deck.
Deck. I'm not. You know what's funny? I'm not even mad at that.
I would go with Deck.
Deck is my favorite. Deck is my favorite.
Well, I'll go with Deck.
He never had a whack verse.
Deck is nice.
Yeah, Deck is nice. Was that tough? Are you gonna get a phone call later? Like, yo, man, I saw you in that. What you mean? He wasn't.
No, because I had to really listen to what you just said, and to me, Deck is incredible, man. Deck is incredible, man. His flow, his wordplay, his cadence, his style. He's always calm with it. You see what I'm saying? He's never out of the pocket. You know, he's just fit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a verse from the Clan that you wish you wrote. Any verse. And why?
A clan from one of the verse, or clan from one of the
from Wu-Tang Clan. Give me from any record, any song, one of the verses that you wish you wrote. Like, damn, that was so crazy. I wish I wrote that.
Shit, I probably did write.
Nah, you serious?
Nah, let me stop.
Yeah, don't do that, because I'm like, hold on, you serious? That's a whole different interview. But go ahead though.
Man, they got a couple of joints.
I'll give you mine. Ghostface Impossible is like one of the craziest.
I was about to say that too. I was about to say Impossible, yeah. I was about to say Impossible. That's one of my favorite beats that RZA did. I know that.
My favorite beat is not even a RZA beat from Wu-Tang. It's a True Master beat. I love
Brooklyn Zoo or fucking MGM.
Milk This Cow, man.
I forgot he did Milk This Cow too. Shout out to
Fish. Even Fish.
Fish was just shout out to the Wu-Tang production crew, you know, Fourth Disciple. Shout out to Rakim the Ill Figure, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to True Master. Shout out to Buddha Monk. He was on the team for one minute, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Shout out to the RZA too.
And even Deck did some production too.
Yeah, Deck is nice too.
Yeah. All right. Let me get you in some more trouble real quick. My man Kareem Johnson. That's my bro. We go live often. We did a live last night. He tried to tell me in the verses, Ghostface Killer could defeat Busta Rhymes in the verses. What you think?
Ghostface Killer and Busta Rhymes?
Yes. In the verses, record for record.
Damn, that shit kind of crazy right there.
Where you going with it?
Of course, Busta Rhymes' energy is crazy, but
I went with Busta, but where you going?
Ghost Records is great, but I gotta give it to Busta Rhymes.
See, Blizz, you lose.
I gotta give it to Busta.
you.
Now Ghost got great records.
Great records.
But you see, I'm a lyricist, so I look at Ghost as a lyricist. I mean, I look at Busta Rhymes as a great person, a great artist who make great records.
And that versus setting, he going be so animated. It's tough. It's tough.
It's just now I look at Busta from this Masterpiece album as a lyricist.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Before I looked at Busta Rhymes as a style, as a flow. I never looked at Busta Rhymes as lyrics. Like, oh, you heard what Busta Rhymes said? Yo. You know what I'm saying? I looked at him how he said it.
Blaze said, put that money up. Or he put money on Ghost. He said, put that money up. Yeah.
It's more of what Busta says than what he said.
You mean how he said it? How he said it, yes.
It's how he said it, yes.
How he said it.
Don't get me wrong, the God is incredible. We even been through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, Busta know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all did have altercations with Busta at one point, right?
I mean, it wasn't an altercation. It was a misunderstanding.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had a record called Fire. Funkmaster Flex was rocking it. You know what I'm saying? This is all in the same era. I think it was 98, 99. And it was featuring Keep 'Em Move Cycle. And Busta Rhymes heard the record on the radio. He called Hot 97. He called Funkmaster Flex. While my record was playing on the radio, Funkmaster Flex could tell you this out his face. It was a record. I had a record called Fire. You know what I'm saying? Funkmaster Flex used to rock it. Boom, boom, boom. Next thing I know, Busta called a Hot 97 right there and there. Asked to speak to me. Right there and there, right there. Mike Kaiser handed me the phone. I'm like, yo, what up? He was like, yo, what you doing with this record? I was like, RZA pressing it up, but we doing a promo, seeing what's good. And Busta was like, He didn't say nothing. He's like, all right, I need to speak back to Flex. And I gave the phone back to Flex. Next thing I know, 2 weeks later, Busta Rhymes got a record called Fire. You know what I'm saying? They stopped playing my record, playing Fire all day. Busta Rhymes, I got the fire now. Dun, 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 dun. Remember that? You know what I'm saying? The same summer. Word to mother.
And you still gave it up to him in the verses, so you didn't you didn't take it personally.
Nah, but I understand, you know what I'm saying? Great minds thinking like. But you know, it was a coincidence that you called me at Hot 97
Yeah, yeah,
when
yeah, yeah.
when Funk Master Flex is playing my record Fire, and you
Got you.
asked me. Matter of fact, RZA was there too.
Wow.
RZA co-signed that. Facts. RZA. Matter of fact, Mike Kaiser didn't. Mike Kaiser was there. RZA handed me the phone.
Wow.
Yo, RZA said, "Yo, Buster on the phone." I'm like, "Oh, what? All right, cool." He's like, "Yo, like I said, what you doing with the record?" I'm like, "Yo, RZA about to press it up. I just did it two nights ago, 3 nights ago. You know what I'm saying?" Funk Master Flex lighted. He lit it up. You know, that's when he dropped the bombs on it. Next thing I know, Busta Rhymes got the joint on it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I seen Busta. I'm like, "Yo, what's up with that, man? Come on, son. What you doing?" Yo, you know I'm the dragon.
And I'm the dragon. Yo.
You know I got the fire. I'm the dragon.
Yo, hold on. You gonna make me yo, if a nigga tell me to listen, no, hold on. I don't mean to laugh, but if a nigga tell me to my face that he a dragon.
No, but I'm saying
what the fuck you talking about?
I know where you going.
Yeah,
you know,
but I'm like, I'm the dragon. Like, what are you talking about?
Like that's an excuse. Like, I gotta use it. I'm the dragon. You know, I'm the fire spitting dragon.
Got
you. Know
you.
I'm like, all right, Buster, I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I see where it's going at. You know what I'm saying?
When Jay-Z called Timbo the King, what you thought about that?
That was another move. I be feeling, you know what I'm saying? Remember, I went to the same school as, when I say the same school, I mean in the same school of thought.
No biting.
Yeah. Basically no biting. You know what I'm saying? So when Jay did that move, I was like, damn, man, Jay, I thought you told me I did the right thing. Now you know what I'm saying? You just told me I did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to give Tim Mosley my name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He Timberland. I'm Timbo King.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to be slick and say Timbo the King?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to put the in the middle?
Yeah.
So I can't sue you? You know what I'm saying? Because you know Timbo King is my name. Shit.
Give me a crazy ODB story.
ODB, man, I got crazy ODB stories.
Give me one we never heard. Because everybody keep asking about the time he took your mic. What are they talking about? What are they talking about?
He was talking about at Jones Beach in 1996.
Okay.
And I had a record, you know, this is after the Black Ball, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they invited down to Jones Beach, and I had a record called Hidden Chambers, produced by Joakim the Ill Figure. Once again, another hit, because every time I make records, and especially with Joakim the Ill Figure, a lot of people get upset of the energy that me and him have together. You know what I'm saying? We make one record and we'll get a big time recording deal. It's just that chemistry. You see what I'm saying? My lyrics, his beat, you know what I'm saying? And Dirty always told me, yo, I wish I made this record. Dirty used to tell me that all the time. Yo, I wish I made this record. That's why he on me so much. That's why I ain't never, you don't see me flimp or move like, yo, Dirty, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because I know Dirty wanted to always have that record. He told me. So I just let him get on the mic and, get Dirty, do it, which is cool. You know what I'm saying?
So he wanted to rap on your beat, basically.
Yeah.
Got you.
He always wanted to rap on the beats I did with Joakim, especially. You know what I'm saying? Joakim the Ill Figure from Brownsville.
I got an ill story about Joakim. Could you clarify this? Joakim was the one who made up the frog that Nas did on his album.
Factory. And you know why you say, why I could verify that? Because damn, this is deep. Joakim used to come to Capitol Records. Remember I told you Tracy Waples signed us. Tracy Waples had a receptionist by the name of Carmen, which was Nas' baby mom's. So I've been knew Carmen. You see what I'm saying? I've been knew Destiny. When Destiny was born, she was born like when I had Son Got to Give. You know what I'm saying? Nas used to bring her to the office. I held it in my hands. Like, wow, Destiny, wow. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, that's my first seed by Carmen. And Carmen, she was like, yeah, Timbo. Yeah, Timbo, whatever. I was like, wow. So boom. Joakim used to play he had a record called A Frog Style. And he used to play it for Tracy Waples all the time in the office. You know what I'm saying? It was kid friendly. It was animation because he dealt with the voices and the characters. So when Nas came to the office, that's what they used to hear. He used to hear that in the offices. Oh, Kim, you crazy doing the frog style. Everybody knew Kim for the frog style.
Mm.
So, years later, we hear it on Nas' album, like, yo, Kim felt the way, you know what I'm saying? Because of, Carmen and the whole Tracy way. Everything is connected to each other. You know what I'm saying? So
6 degrees with everybody.
We wasn't know it's a coincidence. Nah, we know these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Facts.
We know the Nas's. We knew the Busta Rhymes. We know the Wu-Tangs. I knew the Puffies, the R.I.P. Biggie Smalls. I know the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the top elites. I know them directly. You know what I'm saying? So I already know what it is.
Also, give me a crazy, dirty story.
Oh, man. Oh, I got so many dirty, crazy stories, man.
Dirty, crazy, dirty, or dirty, crazy. However you put it, it still go.
I remember when Dirty first got shot on Kingston Avenue. I believe it was Kingston Avenue. Yeah, Kingston and Bergen. Where Sean Price Mural was at?
Yes. Rest in peace.
In that area. He got shot on. Matter of fact, he got shot on that block. Matter of fact, because his Wiz family used to live on that block. And he got shot. Don't you know Dirty went into the store, bought a 40-ounce, and drunk right on that corner. He didn't even want to go to the hospital. He's like, yo, I could take it. He all bleeding and everything. I'm like, wow, this guy is incredible, son. Like, you serious? Like, that's when 40 ounces was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ace of Spade.
Yeah, facts.
You can't throw Dirty with the brown bag that he ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? With his Old English or Valentine L, depending on, I think it was Old English that day when he got shot. Me and Kim ran over there and it was crazy. Then they rushed him to the hospital. I had so many incidents with Dirty. Oh, man. I remember, I could tell you an incident, a wild incident when Dirty was locked up and Flavor Flav went to go see them and both of them called me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Flavor Flav is kin to you, too.
Yeah, Factory.
Yeah.
And they both was on in the visiting room, and Flav had his phone. They both was on the phone. I still got that recording of them two together.
Flavor Flav and Dirty, that's a lot of madness in one sitting.
In the visiting room, Flav went to go visit Dirty. Word up. And I got the conversation and shit.
Wow. Before we go, rest in peace to rest in power, rest in peace, rest in paradise, Papa Wu.
Papa Wu, man.
How ill was Papa Wu?
He was the truth. He still is. You know what I'm saying? He taught the family everything they know. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. Cause I got I'm like one of the first guys that got the phone call like that morning, like 3, 4 in the morning. You know what I mean? My cousin Territory hit me up, yo, Pop, man, go over there to his crib. He not getting up. You know what I'm saying? Just like 3 in the morning. I got dressed. First person I called was Meth, because I couldn't find Riz's number. You know what I'm saying? So I called Meth. I hit him up. Yo, Meth, man, Pop, you ain't looking too good. I'm going over there right now. Went over there. Shit was crazy.
So he passed away in the house?
In the house, in his sleep. While he was resting.
Wow.
I happened to have the last interview of Papa Wu on the Timbo King Live Show, Season 2 on Ruco TV. Shout out to DH1 Network. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Off-World Networks, my man Rasul for letting me use the studio today in the conference room, for getting this accomplished with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm in Richmond, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? My family's down here. So, you know, I'm down here, you know, just chilling and shit and vibing.
Yo, you know, it's ill because my Papa Wu interview starts off the Wu-Tang saga when he said how Ghost and Ray used to have beef. Nobody knew that. Nah. You know what I'm saying? So when Papa Wu say it in the interview, you could go on Forbes DVD right now and it says, he said, Ghost and Ray used to shoot guns at each other until RZA brought them together and made music. But truthfully, it was Ray, but it was really Power in Ghost. But, you know, it was really Power. But but the general public really don't know that. Yeah, Timbo King is live right now in the building. Anybody you want to shout out before we go?
Yeah, I like to shout out to all the new artists that, you know what I'm saying, that be hollering at me, you know what I'm saying, throughout these years, you know what I'm saying? Especially new artists that, like, you know, I see you have on your platform uh, these artists that be booking these new artists.
Yeah, we not doing that. I ain't with it. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, but
Yes,
I
that to
like,
tag your favorite artist. Nah, that's disrespectful. Well,
no,
I
I
don't
don't
like
do
that.
that. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, anything I try to guide artists. You know, they be hollering me up for features, Yo Bo, like my people's Reborn, you know what I'm saying? Amara, you know what I'm saying? Don Def, you know, people like Exquisite MC. You know, I do projects with these guys. You know what I'm saying? I guide them the right way. You know what I'm saying? I don't be trying to get in their pocket because they trying to come up. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I have my resources and I use my resources. You know, we put them all together. You know, it's only great. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, far as rap music, I love it with a passion. You know what I'm saying? So my era now is to help others.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to guide. You know what I'm saying? That's why I started Real Estate Records. So Real Estate Records is the brand basically for artists to live off the land on themselves. You know what I'm saying? You be in control of your masters. You know what I'm saying? We got social media now, so you can use everything for the better cause for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you want to give up your will, like you're saying, that's on you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Don't give up your will. Don't give up your
Fact.
will. And it's
You know
funny
what I'm saying?
though, because what's your last, like you
Oh
say, what's
yeah.
your last will and testament?
You see that?
It
You see
still go
this?
back to the will. What do you leave people when you die? You leave them in your will. You know
Factory.
what I'm
You see how
saying?
that
That
that shit
will is
real.
crazy. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit is
You know.
deep. It go when you in the grave. You see how that
Yep.
shit is deep.
Yep.
So if you gave that up, you don't have that to give to somebody in your family because you don't
Because
give it up. So now your family got to go fight the people that you gave the will to
this is what I'm saying.
because you gave up your will.
Th- th-
So
I'm-
when you whatever cause that happened to you, now your family got to go after these people that own the publishing, and own the rights, and own them because you don't gave that will up.
or your family might not even be in your will.
Oh my man.
Your family might not even be. You could have wrote in your will, give everything to the dog.
Facts. Facts.
And how the dog going? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we got the soul, we got the flesh, but giving up your will. And what is it called? I broke his will. Think about it. When you break somebody's will, or they didn't have the willpower. Think about it. That word will is ill. You know what I'm saying? When you can't resist
Oh, that's
something,
crazy. You said that word will is ill.
ill.
Ill will. That shit is
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. So when you can't resist something, you don't have the willpower.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I tell people. My discipline and my willpower is what guides me, because I got the discipline. I know what I should and shouldn't be doing. And my willpower is for somebody to sit there eating my face, and I know I ain't supposed to be eating at this time. So I got
Fact.
the willpower not to eat. I got the willpower not to drink liquor. I got the willpower to not mess with these nasty girls. You know what I'm saying? And do all that stuff. So yes, give them your social media.
Original Timbo King on IG, Timbo King on Twitter, Facebook is Timbo King. That's basically it. TimboKingLive.com. You can go up there, check it out. Go to Ruco TV. You could subscribe for the channel on YouTube, Timbo King Live. You know how that go. Just, Google me. You know what I'm saying? I've been in this game for 2 hours, 3
Yeah,
hours.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
And when you get back to the town, me and you had a classic though. We had a classic that
I
when
know, man.
when you interview me.
Shout out to DH1 Networks. We've been looking for that SD card for the longest. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. We're gonna have to do a second one over. You know what I'm saying? Because you was part of the second
season,
season, episode 7.
You got an interview that I didn't get though. You had got Benny Boom. I wanted Benny Boom.
You remember Benny Booms is Royal fam.
You serious?
Yeah, Benny Booms was a rapper first.
But I remember him with Channel Live though.
Remember, we was on Capitol Records.
Oh, see.
You see all that came together? You see what I'm talking about?
Somebody said on your deathbed, you giving up your will to live.
Damn.
Tell me that.
Crazy.
That word will is ill. When you really think about the world with will, willingly, of you, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
shout out to my people in the charge out in Richmond, Virginia, Wu-Fu movement, you know what I'm saying? Feeding the mental before this, the physical, you know what I'm saying? As well as the physical and spiritual, you know what I'm saying? We got a routine out here. We help the homeless, we lift the people up
dope.
down here, and we got the food movement out in New York, you know what I'm saying? Split Star, Divine. Um, that's what I'm doing, man. We just giving back to the peoples. Like I seen a couple of joints what you were saying about people be doing the give backs and all that and all that good stuff. Is they really with it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
At least I am. You know,
Got
because
you.
I know what it is about the struggle, man. This shit is real. You know what I'm saying? We from Brooklyn, and I played every section of Brooklyn: Bed-Stuy, Brownsville, East New York, Crown Heights, East Flatbush, Coney Island. You know what I'm saying? Bushwick. You know what I'm saying? I happened to live in each section for at least 4 to 5 years. So I know the key players. I know the highs and lows in every neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Some people
Hmm.
dead and gone. Some people in jail. Some people moved on with their life. Some people got married. You know what I'm saying? So, your boy been around for a minute.
Yeah, I thought about something else with Dougie Fresh. Nothing. He said, "We the willing." I'm
Yo, you
telling you,
still,
I could
oh,
keep
that's
going.
just, you're a funny
Nothing.
guy.
I'm telling you, the word will. I could go on and on all night with that. That's like even the science for red and blue. You know about that, right?
Inform me.
What color is McDonald's?
Okay. Oh, you talking about the attraction, red
What?
and blue. Okay.
No, they're opposites. They're
Oh,
naturally opposites.
oh shit.
McDonald's
Red, blue,
fries
and
is
yellow.
red.
Yeah.
Burger King is blue. What color is Coke? What
Mmm.
color is Pepsi?
Mmm.
Boxing in the blue corner. What color is the other corner?
I mean, that goes into Democrats and the Republicans, the blue and red.
We could keep going. What's the colors in the flag?
Facts.
The
The,
American War. What was the red coats is coming?
that's going back to what we were saying about which ink, black ink, blue ink,
Red ink.
white ink, or red ink.
Yeah,
This shit is real.
yeah. It's we could somebody said the name of the album was Lord Willing too. The clips was Lord Willing. They said
Wow.
people say yo Lord Willing. Yeah,
Wow.
we
That's
could
where that will. That
yeah
will.
yeah
And
we
that's crazy that Nas ran with the ill will lane. He ran with that whole, I mean, he still does to this day. Rest in
yep
peace to ill will.
yep.
But that's ill. You remember, not to say anything, but after ill will, what happened? He came out.
No, you ain't saying what I.
Nah, I'm
No
not
no no
saying
no no.
that. I'm just
Okay,
saying
yeah
in general, like, you know what I'm
yeah
saying?
yeah
If you look at things 25 years later, you know what I'm saying? You look at a lot of things and you
yes
be like, damn, is that a coincidence or, you know?
yes. All right, so Timbo, we finally did it again. I think
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
I think this is a classic interview. I think this is going to be one for the books. What I do want though, I do want the audience to please hit the thumbs up, hit the likes. We up to 600 likes, which is good. Oh, we had like 1,500 people in the room too, just so you know that. You know what I'm saying? Watching us live. So, uh, if y'all could hit the like before you go. MOB, shout out for your donation. Ray, shout out for donation. Doggy Diamonds, love you. And the guest you bring can't get this real to nowhere else. Of course not. Thank you, Ray. Um, Timbo King is my brother. We've known each other for a very long time. And Timbo King, what I respect about him too, one day I seen him in Times Square and you was
Yo,
like,
shout out to my Times Square hustlers out.
yeah. You did and
They
you was
push the button on you, man. They
yeah,
push the button. They not taking no for an answer.
facts. And you was like, you also one of the people who said like, yo, you the interview master. And
Oh, factory.
yo, I want to sit at your feet and learn the interviews. And I was like, I'm always, yo, I be overwhelmed by that because
Yeah, that's why I did Timbo King live show. Either
yeah,
it's in between Combat Jack and you.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. So I always be humble when my peers say, yo, man, I did this and because it's something that you did. So, that's what creates our legacy because it's my lineage in all of this in the genre. You know what I'm saying? And then I see people doing great jobs. I'm like, yo, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm
And you know
saying?
what's
Like,
so ill when you popped up in Times Square? You was you was on your regular tip. You know what I'm saying? Right now you on your superhero tip. You got the
Yeah, yeah,
hat.
yeah, yeah,
Mask,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You was incognito when I seen you. I was like, is that a disguise? He don't got his glasses
But
on.
you know what though? This is what the audience don't know. My regular face without the glasses is the disguise.
Yeah, on the t-shirts and the sweatshirt.
Yeah. So
Her,
so
her. That's
people
crazy.
don't get it when you see me in the street and I don't
Yeah,
have my glasses on. You don't think it's
yeah.
me. But that's really me because I don't walk around with glasses on. I only wear glasses when I'm on the camera because of the lights. So
Facts.
even my logo doesn't have glasses on because that's me. That's me
Facts.
when I was 300 pounds. My disguise is my face. This is not my disguise. This is Doggie Diamond.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? My disguise is the guy without the glasses. So a lot of times people be like, yo, where your glasses? I'm like, I don't walk around with glasses on. I never wear them in the
You
street.
see, I had to double take when you
Yeah,
pull
because I
up.
remember I walked up on you. I was like, yo, I was like, yo, Timmy, like, yo, wear the glasses. I'm like, I'll never wear the glasses. You know what I'm saying? I only wear them for these lights. You know what I'm saying? But all right, shout out to Darquise Hemi for the donation. They coming in. Shout out to everybody who might send a cash app. The likes is at yo, Timbo, the likes is at 700. I have something that I see on the YouTube end, and I want to show the audience something so people don't think that I'm not a person with never ever fake views or anything like that, but it's something called the playbacks. So right now, if you look at this right here, this is what I see on the back end. So right now we at 12,000 playbacks, so we guaranteed a minimum of 12,000 views on this video, minimum. You know what I'm saying? So we did it. I think it was a lot of information. Everybody who got YouTube that go live see what I'm seeing, so they know this is real time. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and we definitely gonna build later on, and yeah. So if y'all appreciate what I do and y'all appreciate Timbo King, please go Timbo King live. It's his YouTube, Timbo King. Y'all know me. The first comment pinned in this video will be his YouTube and his Instagram. So I need you to go subscribe to my bros YouTube and follow him on Instagram. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So that's what it is, Timbo. I'm gonna sign you out. I appreciate you. I'll holler at you later on.
Love is love. Doggy
Yeah,
Diamonds,
always.
Brooklyn. One love.
Peace.
Peace to the universe, man, woman, and child.
Yo, he
Timber.
be trying to bark on me if I don't call him back fast enough too. He be like, yo, you'll cover here, because I be all over the place. Where I mostly, every time I speak to you, though, I'm always in the gym, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in the gym. So yeah, Timbo, thank you, bro. I'll holler at you later on.
Thank you, my brother. Peace.
Yes,
Salute.
peace. Yep. All right, y'all. So that was Timbo King. I told y'all
That
I
was
was gonna
good.
bring y'all Timbo King. So he was here live. Hopefully y'all appreciate the interview. One of the ways you could show me your appreciation is to hit the like button, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing you could do for me. Help these videos that I'm doing, because y'all can see I'm working hard. I got a lot going on in my personal, but I'm still bringing guests on my platform, sharing my platform with other people. So what I need from y'all is to leave a comment, leave a like, also share, man. Send this out. Say, yo, man, y'all got to see this. Even if you say to somebody, yo, just look at this part, anything, you know what I'm saying? Even if you take a part of it from your phone and you put it on your Instagram, tag me and tag Timbo in it, I definitely repost and do all that. So this is what we need to do. I'm setting a precedent for interview. Yo, I just got a phone call today about another guest that's coming that I'm working on right now. Y'all gonna be like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know what I do. I appreciate y'all for coming in here. And again, somebody said, Tesla Music said, Doggy, get True Life up in here. I rarely contact artists. I let artists contact me. And if you think it's an artist that I should be interviewing, I want you to contact that artist and apply the pressure. So that's what I need from my audience. I don't have time to be chasing them down and doing all that. I need y'all to contact that artist and say, this is the platform I want to see you on, because you're going to get asked real questions and we're going to get to know you. I wish I could find this clip from Eric Sermon, but Eric Sermon said out of his mouth to every artist, if you do not do an artist with Doggie Diamonds, you are doing yourself a disservice, because after the interview, everybody's gonna know who you are because he goes through your biography. You know what I'm saying? Of every artist. So y'all got to know who Timbo King was from the beginning to who he became and where he's at today and his point of view. So that's what interviews are. So, oh no, I'm working on my own sunglasses. So y'all already know. Follow me on um Instagram at Doggie Diamonds. Also, follow me on Twitter. Twitter is where I be really get them quotes out. And and that Twitter is really my perspective on a lot of stuff. Instagram is a lot of the pictures and stuff like that, but I ain't no selfie type dude. I don't be sitting there posing and all that. But shout out to everybody who became a supporter. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all make me come back every night because y'all so damn, dope. So like I tell people, I got the dopest audience, I got the most intelligent audience, and I got a loyal audience. So with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I'm out. Peace. Until next time. I'm out of here. Make sure you click subscribe, youtube.com/Doggie Diamonds TV. Until next time, peace.